Last weekend, I was out showing homes to buyers in Whitby. We walked into a house that looked perfect online. Beautiful photos, professionally staged. It smelled like vanilla candles. And within about 45 seconds, I could see it happening. They were emotionally moved in. They were talking about where the Christmas tree would go before we had even checked the basement. And this is exactly how really smart people end up overpaying for houses. Because the homes everyone falls in love with first, they're almost never the ones with the best value. Meanwhile, 3 streets over, there was another house sitting on the market for 52 days. No lineups, no buzz, bad photos, completely ignored. And that was actually the better buy. So today I want to show you how to spot the properties that other buyers overlook. Because in the market we're in right now, you don't find deals by moving on the home that everyone else wants. You find them by looking differently. I'm Villia Truelove. I'm a real estate agent right here in the Durham Region. After more than 20 years of helping families buy and sell homes across places like Oshawa, Whitby, Bowmanville, and into Toronto, I can tell you there's a big difference between buying a house and buying a smart house. So let's look at how to do the second one. So the first place that I look, days on market. When a house first hits the market, it gets maximum attention. Everyone sees it. But once it crosses 21 days, 30, 45, buyers start whispering, what's wrong with it? Here's the truth. Often, nothing's wrong with the house. The market rejected the price, not necessarily the property. A lot of sellers still list high coming out of peak pricing years. But in early 2026, things are different. Inventory has built up. Houses on average are taking over a month to sell across the Durham region. Sale to list ratios are hovering under 100%. That gap between expectations and reality, that's where buyers finally have negotiating power again. If I see a solid detached home in North Oshawa or Bowmanville that's been sitting for 45 to 60 days, my ears perk up. That seller is tired. They've missed the excitement window. They may have already bought elsewhere. And the longer it sits, the more leverage shifts to the buyer. You're not looking for something wrong. You're looking for something that the market has emotionally abandoned. That's opportunity. Now let's talk about marketing done wrong. Buyers don't shop for houses online, they shop for photos. We live in an HGTV world. If the photos aren't bright, staged, wide angle, and 4K, most buyers swipe instantly. But sometimes a great house has dark photos, clutter, awkward angles, or barely any photos at all. When you see bad marketing, your brain says, bad house. I want you to retrain it to say less competition. I have seen homes in neighborhoods like Eastdale or O'Neill in Oshawa sell for $20,000 to $40,000 less than comparable homes simply because they were poorly presented. You can repaint, declutter, update lighting, but you can't retroactively buy equity once everyone else realizes what it's worth. Okay, now this is my favorite category, the grandma house. Pink carpet, floral wallpaper, oak cabinets from 1992. Most buyers walk in and see work. I walk in and see something very different. I see a roof that was replaced 3 years ago, an updated furnace that was regularly serviced, an electrical panel that's been updated. Original owners maintain homes. Investors decorate them. The grandma house usually has cosmetic issues, and cosmetic issues are the best problems to fix with the highest return. Ripping out carpet and painting is manageable. Fixing a poorly flipped property with hidden structural issues, that's expensive. So here's a question. Would you live with a pink bathroom for a year if it meant buying a detached home for $40,000 to $50,000 less? Because that trade-off builds real equity. Now let's talk location. Real estate is hyper-local. You can go a street over and the price changes significantly. In the Durham region, we see this constantly. Whitby versus Oshawa, especially along the border. Courtice versus Oshawa, Bowmanville versus Courtice. Sometimes the difference is just a postal code, but the commute, amenities, schools, and lifestyle feel nearly identical. You can't renovate a neighborhood, but you can buy on the edge of a strong one and let appreciation do the work over time. Buying the worst house on the best street or the best house on the next street over has built more long-term wealth than chasing the most prestigious city name. Don't pay for ego, pay for the future upside. Now, once we find the stale, poorly organized, floral wallpapered house, how do we buy it? With data, not emotion. In this market, with the right house, we're not forced into the strategy of wildly overbidding. We look at comparables, we look at condition, we look at days on market, and we make an offer that reflects market value. You're not insulting the seller, you're responding to the market. And here's something that many buyers miss. A strong deposit and a flexible closing date can sometimes beat a higher price. Sellers care about certainty. They care about clean terms. They care about timing. Pricing is only one lever. When inventory rises, leverage shifts. And smart buyers know how to use it respectfully and strategically. Here's what I want you to remember. The home that everyone else wants is usually priced correctly. The home nobody wants is usually priced emotionally. Your job isn't to win the house. Your job is to win financially 5 years from now. If you're house hunting in the Durham region and want someone in your corner who can help you spot these types of opportunities before you commit, all my contact information is in the description below. You can book a call directly onto my calendar or just send me a text or an email. I'm always happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.